Let me see you wave your hands.
I got it.
I mean, you need that voice. I said I was going to let it go, but I had to. I got to double down.
We
Okay?
can't let it go.
Because Ricky Dillard without Lillian is like cereal without milk.
It's like BB with no CC.
Right. It's like dressing with no gravy.
The Temptations without David Ruffin.
Without David Ruffin.
Without David Ruffin.
Oh
Man.
no, that's bad. You got to get Lillian back, Ricky. It's like soul food with no yams.
Greens with no cornbread.
No cornbread. Something's missing.
Pac with no sugar. That might be a good thing though.
Pac with no sugar.
He might have been alive.
It's like
Puff
Guy.
Daddy with no biggie.
Oh yeah, that's something's wrong. Something missing.
wrong.
It's like Guy, the group Guy without Aaron Hall. You need that
You
voice.
need that. The Fugees without Lauren Hill.
The Gap Band without Charlie
Ooh,
Wilson.
without Charlie
You
Wilson.
dropped the voice that you need that makes
Man.
the group, that gives the group that signature sound.
That's Destiny's Child with no Beyonce.
No Beyonce.
No. That's Drew Hill with no Cisco.
No Cisco.
Man. Lord have
Jodeci
mercy.
with no KC.
And no JoJo.
No Devontae.
And JoJo.
And no Mr. Dalvin and no Mr.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
Listen. Oh,
I'm sorry, Ricky. You can't let Lillian go. You got to go knock on the door, fly all the
Beg.
way over where she is, knock on the door and beg and plead. Say,
Yes.
baby, please, please, please,
Can I do
please,
devil's
please.
advocate, though?
Come on back to the group.
Come
New
on,
G.
devil's advocate.
Please, 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 come back to New G.
You know, he got to do it like James Brown.
Please, please,
Yeah.
come back to New G.
Please don't go.
Devil's advocate is, or another perspective is.
Here you go with this.
Because you got to see it from both angles, right? You have to see it from the lead singer and you have to see it from the leader, right? And for him, maybe it's a point proven that New G existed before she got here. So New G gonna always be here as long as he is the leader.
Oh,
So
that's a
I
flex.
know.
That's
No.
flexing.
I'm
'Cause
not
we
saying
know
that what
that.
it is because I love Ricky Dillard. I'm not saying what it is, but sometimes because we don't know
what's going on. Right.
Sometimes you
Okay.
have to tell people this is established because God established it and he made me the leader.
And it's bigger than you.
So it's bigger
just
than
you.
one person, it's everybody. So
Right.
if there's no New G, is there a Ricky Dillard? No.
Right.
Yes,
If
because
there's
Ricky
a-
can direct any choir. That boy,
I know, but
that's
it's still,
the baddest
what
choir
I'm-
director
what I'm-
I've ever seen.
What I'm saying is
Yeah.
it still won't be New G.
Yeah, he'll make that group, the new group,
But
just
it's
as
like-
good as
I
New
mean,
G.
I
But,
ain't
look,
gonna,
but think of it this way. It's like you with LXW. It's VOU.
right. Or another choir we're not gonna name, but it will never be that.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying it's a difference between the two. So even you can get a bunch of singers and say, I'm now have a new choir, but it's still not the same thing that you produced long ago. So
I
I'm
think
just
it's
saying.
all the pieces is what makes the magic.
Right.
Right. But I will say this, going to First Lady's point, I don't know what's happening right now in the season, but there's just like some weird shifts happening, and they're not happening in the way that we would envision them to.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we got to trust and believe God that it's all in his plan.
Right.
So who knows?
I think it's all the Lord's doing.
Yeah.
I think he's in charge, and I think it's happening according to his will. I just hate that when people leave, there has to be tension and
Right.
and confusion because they worked too hard. That's 18 years of both of them working hard.
Hopefully it's a push from God.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of things that are changing right now. It's not changing in a smooth way. It's changing with some tension, some heartaches. Like, God, what are you doing?
That's because somebody in the equation is raggedy. Because it don't have to be that way. Somebody got some pride in the equation. Because if we really family, we ain't about to fall out over that.
Right. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That's 18 years down. Like, we not about to fall out over that. So somebody's being too much. Who knows who it is?
Right.
But maybe everybody has a blame in that situation because it's not probably just not one person. It's everybody. Because
Everybody
sometimes
needs to accept their piece of
whatever
the problem.
it is, because then you can mend whatever that is, and it doesn't have to go down in flames. It can
Right.
be reconciled.
But you have to be humble enough to be able
Everybody
to own up to
Yeah,
whatever
everybody.
you did. Yeah.
But if you got somebody talking about, I made you.
Ooh, David Ruffin.
I'm the one.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Right.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Listen,
nobody.
And Otis the only one alive.
Hey.
Oh man.
Everybody coming to see Otis.
Not please. God,
That's all you
help
got is
us.
Otis.
It's going on in the church choir.
Help us, God.